Uh, Again, this is dynamic. It knows that the user that logged in is Christopher Harris. It knows to only show what is standard on every single helicopter project, and that is the kit, the servos, receiver, and rotor blades. Uh, so up here I can enter a name for the project. I'll just call it Chris's project. And again, it's intuitive. Oops, it already knew my name. And here are buttons, radio buttons, that will determine what available options there are for the project. So as an example, if I press the electric yes button, which is telling the wizard that this particular project is going to be an electric powered helicopter, and I hit yes, the form reveals extra fields for electric motor speed control, which are two components that would be on an electric helicopter. Now, if I hit electric no, it takes those fields away and adds what would be on a fuel-powered helicopter project, such as an engine, an exhaust system, a throttle servo, a governor for the engine, things like that. So I'll go back to electric yes. And then flybarless, that's a type of helicopter model. There's flybarred and flybarless helicopters. For flybarless, if you hit yes, it adds a flybarless unit to the menu for choices. If you hit no, it takes away that flybarless unit controller option and adds a rudder gyro, which is something that you would need for a flybarred helicopter. And it also adds paddles, which is something that you would need for a flybarred helicopter. So we're going to go electric flybarless. And right now I have just a certain amount of products in the database. So when I click on helicopter kit, there's only 3. And part of the functionality that is not complete yet is filtering out what power source. So right now there's electric is selected, and when I hit helicopter kit, it's actually showing 2 nitro fuel powered helicopters as well, but those will be filtered out at launch. So that's one of the bugs that's in the beta release right now. So I will pick this Align T-Rex 700E helicopter that is an electric helicopter that's flybarless. I will pick that helicopter. And under choose an electric motor, I currently have 3 entered. That particular kit would require this 700 size motor, which again, these will be filtered in during next week's development. So I'll pick this motor right here. Speed control, cyclic servo. I'm just picking these. Any of these will work in the project, is what it's saying. Flybarless controller, again, any of those will work. Receiver, any of these will work. Main blade will be filtered. This is a large helicopter, so the blades that are on it need to be at least a certain length. And of the 3 choices, the 713 millimeter edge flybarless blades will work. Again, those will be filtered during next week's development. Tail blades, pick these, and I hit create project, and I have a bug. And I know what that bug is. The bug is because I put this name field is not currently, I'll leave that blank, which it's not allowing me to do. Anyway, let me hit back. And you can now kind of see the flow of what the form looks like. Again, I said that there's bugs, and there are bugs, and that's one of them. The name of the project is not being allowed to save to the database, so it throws that error. So to recap, this week I've added more of the site admin features where an administrator can go in and edit the actual project, the actual products, individual categories of products. And then, of course, I've got the project form in the area where all of the projects are stored. Here, the wizard form with the interaction with the buttons to display only what's required. And obviously, this is throwing that error, and I will get that fixed promptly. So anyway, another thing is this ability to view your profile. And again, I don't have any information in my profile. It's just empty, but it has my name and my Gravatar image there. I can also go in and change my account settings if I want to change my password or my username or what email address I choose to use. And I can also go in here and sign out. So what I just forgot to show you one thing. Let me back up, let me sign back in. And that is the ability to change my Gravatar image, which is right here. And that takes you to gravatar.com where you can enter your email address and it'll change out your, you can upload photos and change out your little Gravatar image right there. Anyway, that's the progress so far. Beta is, I would say beta is probably 85% functional. There's just a couple of things that are going to need to be tweaked next week for launch. But other than that, the change order that I submitted involved the reviews and comments and the for sale wanted sections. Those are going to have to be incorporated in phase 2 after launch. There's not enough time to get those done, which is what I went over in the change order. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the meeting, and progress is coming along really, really well. Things are going as planned for the most part, just some tight time constraints that have been a challenge, but other than that, things are going quite smoothly, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks.